I love to run a lot, and I run about 6 days a week. The structure of marathoning parallels the structure of building for a show. You don't make a painting or an entire exhibition in like a week or a day. It's more of years of like building and building and building to get faster and faster. And with an exhibition, the ideas are going years in advance. The show that I'm working on for Timothy Taylor has a lot to do with time on feet and observation. All of the paintings in this show are from photos I've had now for like a few years. I've been collecting them and the ideas were brewing. And it's a collection of paintings, primarily landscapes. My whole life kind of exists in this about a 2-mile radius. So there's a lot of time on foot. I know this neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods pretty intimately. I really love the slow moments and where shadows and reflections and objects kind of connect and overlap. Just kind of noticing the slow change of season or time of day. Maybe it's not anything super significant, but these are just slow times that I find some sort of enjoyment in, and I would like to hit pause for a moment and document it. I don't manipulate my photographs. I look at them, and sometimes they just don't look as bright as the way I remember an experience. So when I'm going to make the painting, I sometimes think I need to make the painting more as the way I remember it. Let's just take some artistic liberties and pump up those colors. I really want to make the paintings feel the way that the experience of being there, like while I was like present, the way that felt, not the way that the photograph felt. When I start a painting, I don't exactly know what the colors are going to be, so I just keep painting it until it feels right, and I don't know what right is until I see it. The acrylic paint really lends itself to paint by numbers. There is no blending. The flatness of it is one component that I like, but there's also just this brightness and plasticity. I like to address the negative space to acknowledge the background, just so that it is in the last stages. I've sealed it in so that I know that I've looked at every part of the painting. This painting, I drove past every day for 5 years. I had a day job, and on my way home, oftentimes while I was waiting at the stop sign, I would take a photo of the way that the fences and the buildings and the landscaping just kind of made these incredible lines across my scope. And when I looked in my photos, I must have had at least a dozen photos of this landscape over the 5-year span. I had wanted to make a painting of it, but it seemed complicated to me, so I had just avoided it. I also didn't quite know why I would make a painting of an exterminator building, so I avoided it. I kept feeling this draw to make the painting, and I decided to just go for it. And as the painting was unfolding, I was really enjoying it, and I think that that is the moment when you struggle with a painting and when it goes right, and that there's like that little bit of magic that you just didn't know it was gonna work out, and that's when it's like the most satisfying.